I'm going to try and show you how to fit the RadRhino Bolton e-bike power controller upgrade. The contents of the box are over here. As you can see, you've got the controller, the screen, the mounts to mount the screen, the screws which enable you to use the existing RadRhino clamp to clamp it to the bike pillar, and then also one screw. It should come with two screws, but one seems to be missing from the box. But other than that, I'm sure I can sort a screw out. That's everything you need to change the controller on the bike. What I'm going to start with first is the screen, because it seems like the simplest option. On the screen there's just one wire which needs to be unscrewed. It's like chrome coloured wire and it looks like this. Screen, that's the only wire you have to disconnect for the screen. The other one is the throttle, sorry, not the throttle, the up and down gear shift or power shift, and that's connected directly to the screen anyway, and there's one of those already with the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew this one now and then mount the new screen and the new controller. That's the RadRhino screen off. It took literally about 60 seconds. That leaves the bike now ready to mount the new one. So the screen is now fitted, the power select button is now fitted, and it's reconnected to the main wiring loom. It literally took 2 or 3 minutes, that's all. It was 2 screws at the back here and 1 screw at the back of the switch here, and just reconnected them and no issues at all. I've come up with an idea basically for the control unit, so it's not metal on metal. I have got some foam for plumbing foam, and I'm going to cut a little strip off and then stick it on the back of the unit here, and then that way when I connect it to the bike it's not going to be metal on metal, and hopefully it will give it a little bit of cushioning when you're out on the bike. So my next job now is to find the wires to disconnect from the controller that is on the bike at the moment. On the controller there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires. So five wires for the controller, and now I'm going to go to the control on the bike, locate the 5 wires that this connects to, and see how easy it is to take those off. So the first thing is to turn the steering wheel to the right hand side. That way it slackens off the wires and allows you to pull out this one, which is one of the connector wires that is hidden inside the bicycle column. So this is now exposed and allows me to disconnect it. Well, there we go, old controller off. Literally took less than 5 minutes. It literally just a case of being careful when you cut off the cable ties, because you don't want to cut the wires, and then basically just unplug them all. There's 5 connections, 1 to the motor, 1 to the rear brake light, 1 in the middle and 1 going up the stem. Just disconnect them and there you go, dead easy. So it's all fitted. It was very easy. Everything's colour coded, so you just clip them in. Make sure you've got plenty of cable ties so you can cable tie everything back up, and then it comes with 2 bolts now which are long enough to use the existing brackets, and that's it. It literally was probably one of the simplest, probably one of the easiest jobs I've done on a bike, so don't be put off. Literally it's just a case of making yourself prepared. Lay everything out, disconnect everything slowly, reconnect everything. It's colour coded and literally it just slots back together. That piece of foam I put behind the controller looks great, and the cable ties, make sure you've got plenty of them. Okie dokie, thank you very much.